And both teams going through their pregame rituals, getting loose well before we're underway. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForce reporting courtside. And how about we check the numbers for Austin Reed?
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hasn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
The starters for the Utah Jazz. We've got Bailey. Lauri Markkanen is out there with Nurkic. Then it's George. And it's Luke in at the shooting guard position. And for Los Angeles, the guard pair will be Doncic and Reed. Hachimura is the 4 with Ayton playing the 5. And it's James in at the small forward. And so off the tip, it's Utah. Well, Clark, everyone's picking the same team to win this one. They're clear favorites.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, and they should be. But you can't take anybody lightly in the NBA. As the underdog, you have no expectations, and sometimes that can free you up to play your best basketball, which gives you a chance to maybe catch that opponent who's the favorite off guard.
Just 5 to shoot. Back to Doncic. Fades and shoots. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Hey, if there's time on the clock, there's time for Luka to make a shot.
Here's the Jazz with the ball. Outside, Markkanen. Nurkic a screen on Hachimura. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Reeves. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. LeBron, good.
That's a big turnaround right there. LeBron answering right back with the 3. He knows momentum is in the balance, and he wants it to swing his way.
Now, here's Markkanen. In the game against Chicago, he was very impressive. And stolen by Ayton. It's stolen by Bailey. Outside, Markkanen. And George kicks to Nurkic. Takes a 3. The shot by George, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Ayton with it. His last outing with 20 points. 6 on the shot clock. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. The offensive rebound. Ayton a screen on George. And Ayton throws it down.
Boy, Doncic, with his size and ball skills and vision, is a master, a maestro in the pick and roll. He can make just about any pass necessary out of the pick and roll set.
The Jazz again can't hit it. The Lakers leading. Here's LeBron, and he drops in the layup off the glass. James has got 5.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Outside, Markkanen. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Boy, in this day and age of how the game is played, Markkanen's skill set, hand and glove fit, superb at spacing the floor with his shooting stroke.
At the line for 3.
That free throw good for Markkanen. You know, Greg, in recent seasons, Lauri Markkanen has taken on a leadership role.
And Markkanen has been the featured player on some very young teams, and he's really embraced that role, proving to be a positive influence both on and off the court.
And the second free throw, good. And he nails the third. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, the Lakers have been looking for a consistent presence at center, and in DeAndre Ayton, they've acquired a walking double-double and a capable lob threat to pair with Luka Doncic. Ayton has a lot to prove in LA, I'm told, but this pairing is certainly one to watch.
Quite a tandem. All right, John, thanks for the update. And here's George after LeBron James hitting the three. And George, here we go. Nurkic the pass to Bailey. Outside, Markkanen. Cranes the three-pointer. Markkanen's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Jazz.
And the quick trigger of Markkanen is impressive. He's got such a fluid release, too, especially on these catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Doncic right side. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Doncic has got 5 points so far.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Shooting at a high percentage. All teams aim to do that. Let's see the league's best. The Lakers, number one.
Are just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
Here's Mikhailuk. He's defended by Reed. Nurkic against Ayton. Lock at 6. Nice ball movement by Utah. From deep, George. The rebound by James. Lakers leading by 4. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. We talked about Lauri Markkanen, and I asked him how he wanted his players to guard him tonight. And he said, we can't afford to lose sight of him out on the perimeter because he's a big that can really shoot it, especially when he's operating in the pick and roll. It'll be interesting to see how Markkanen fares against them in this one. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. And here's Markkanen after Luka Doncic hitting the 3. And Lauri Markkanen with the 3. He's got 12.
And there's Markkanen with the response. Gotta love this guy's moxie.
Up top, Doncic, defended by George. Doncic against George. Pass to James. 3-pointer. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Utah. 4-point game. Markkanen against Hachimura. Markkanen can't get it to go. Lakers have gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. Pass to James. Back to Doncic. The tray. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Mikhailuk. Here's the 3. No good that time.
He was wide open. That missed clearly on him.
Outside, James. The 3 for Doncic. And the rebound by Nurkic. Jazz trail by 7. Outside, George. Bailey passes to Nurkic. Over Reed. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Nurkic has got his 2nd basket of the game. George against Doncic. Pass to James. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists now tonight.
It's been a good night for him overall and a good night for this team.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Make some noise for the Lakers.
look at the numbers for George. And his playmaking ability, unquestioned, one of the top 15 assist men in our league.
And he deserves credit for knocking down such a high percentage of his free throws. It's not a glamour part of the game, but incredibly important nonetheless. Here's Bailey. Scoreless thus far. And it goes down 2 points.
And he is just so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then use that beautiful spin to just blow by you.
Doncic looking it over. Six to shoot. Back to Reeves. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Inside. Markkanen kicks to George. Off target from outside.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
On the wing, Doncic. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got his 4th assist in this one.
You cannot give Luka any space out beyond the arc because he'll make you pay every time.
And finished off by Bailey.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Now, here's Doncic. Really played well against Milwaukee's last night.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
Nurkic a screen on James. Bailey. Rebounded by the Lakers. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Utah.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
Guys, they split the season series, and you know, there's always randomness to this game. The unpredictability of it. You win some, you lose some, but they certainly want to impose their talent level tonight.
And Doncic throws it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now, here's Markkanen. He's got 12. Nurkic setting the pick for Markkanen. Misses the 3.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Here's Doncic. He's got 13. Reeves outside. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists here tonight.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Another miss by Utah. Lakers leading by 13. Pass to LeBron. All alone. And again, it's the Lakers.
Boy, he's been a monster this quarter. Carrying the load for sure.
1:21 left to play in the first quarter. And it's George missing.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
I thought he had that one. I think he did too.
Bailey with the ball. James covering. Bailey passes to Nurkic. Nice ball movement by Utah. It's George on the wing. They can't stop the run with that one.
The tough shots aren't going down for him right now. But neither are the easy ones. I mean, he's got to find the rhythm somehow.
Pass to Hachimura. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Jazz trail by 15. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Now Bailey. Right side Markkanen. Outside George. And that one goes. First for him tonight. 1 for 8.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
James looking it over. And here's Doncic from the arc. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. And we'll be back with you shortly. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
You know, I also like the fact they've been really aggressive in attacking from behind the arc. They could do a lot of damage from there tonight.
And so in the game for the Jazz, we've got Collier. And it's Hendricks in at the power forward. It's intercepted. Fires from deep. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
On the wing, Doncic. The three. A putback. Fires the three. Luka hits the three.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. Sensabaugh got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Doncic outside. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic.
Coming right back with his own. Austin Reeves with the confident response.
Many players, Clark, can drive in and step back, but few do both as well as Luka Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there, man. He's special in that regard, and sometimes he can do both of those things in the same play, even multiple times. I mean, he's a ball-dominant guy, but he's got special scoring ability. His footwork is a big part of it, his ball handling, and his size. I mean, his size is deceptive and I think underlooked sometimes in how he's able to do what he does with the basketball.
It's good from long range.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
Here's Filipowski after the basket by the Lakers. Pass to Collier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
You know, what's so impressive to me is the defense is trying to make adjustments, but LeBron's making even quicker reads. That's his IQ at work.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. This is a good chance here to look at the teams with the most second chance points of the season. Here are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. In third, the Jazz.
One of the better rebounding teams in the league, especially on the offensive end. They never take that for granted in terms of whether the shot's going in.
Pass to Luka. Here's Collier. Nice ball movement by Utah. Bailey misses.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Drills it from outside.
Boy, he strikes again from range. His fourth in this game after draining 3 in the first period.
And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. LeBron wants his respect. He said the work that goes into still playing at this level has to be respected. They say, would you rather be loved or respected? For me, it's always about respect. People can lie and say they love you, but you can always gauge when someone is not respecting you. Back to you, Kevin.
He truly has earned it. Allie, we thank you very much. Here's Filipowski following the basket by LeBron James. Outside, Markkanen drills the three-pointer. Markkanen's got 15 points.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Pass to Hachimura. Now Reeves. Hayes with the screen for Reeves. To the middle. And Hayes throws it down.
You know, he may have a scorer's mindset, but Reeves makes plays for others, too.
Jazz trail by 16. Here's Collier. 5 points in the game. Bailey passes to Collier. Markkanen a screen on Doncic. And it's Collier missing. The Lakers have gone 8 of 9 in the second quarter. Very nearly perfect from the field. Off target with his three.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Bailey. It's hauled in by LeBron. LeBron's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Pocket 2. Here's Hayes. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Collier. Right now he's averaging 11 points a game. Three-pointer, Markkanen. The Jazz with another miss. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 13-5 run. Of course, we've got lots of games left, but it's already been a very interesting season so far.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Kevin. I've especially enjoyed seeing the rookies get settled in. I mean, that's always something that I kind of prioritize in my observations. Just watching how these guys adjust to the pro game is always pretty fascinating to me.
Now here's James. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Knocks down the three ball. Doncic has got a pair of triples in the second now for the Lakers.
He has been dropping bombs since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since then.
Luka passes to Markkanen. Here's Collier. From the arc. Luka Doncic grabs the miss.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
LeBron outside, puts up a deep 3. Then 10 for 14 with this miss, now shooting 71% from the floor. Pass to Collier. Buries it from three-point range. Collier's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Yeah, after a nothing first quarter, he's bounced back nicely.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
So it's the Lakers now, after the basket by Utah. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 6 assists now in the game. Here's Filipowski, drops in the layup for 2. Filipowski's got his 2nd basket of the night.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Screen by James. And James throws it down.
Well, you better stop the ball, especially when it's LeBron James with it. That guy is pretty good.
Markkanen looking it over. Nice ball movement by Utah.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Utah comes into this one after the win against the Bulls.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow the game plan, and that's exactly what they did. Great lead pass, anticipating where his man was going to be, not where he was.
And they double up Doncic. Hachimura finds Doncic. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Doncic has got 30 points.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Outside, Markkanen puts up a deep three. A rebound by the Lakers. James has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's Mikhailuk. He's coming off a 10-point game against Chicago. Markkanen a screen on Doncic. Collier tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good.
A chilly quarter for him offensively, trying to get warmed up.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first. With some changes. Andre Ayton's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Maxi Kleber comes in for Hachimura. And Jake LaRavia is subbed in for LeBron. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for the Jazz. Keontae George comes in for Collier. The Lakers shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Pass to Ayton. On the wing, Doncic. George with the defensive effort. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jam. Mikhailuk can't get it to go. Doncic with it. George picks him up. And so the ball out of bounds. Reeves touched it last. Well, the shooting guard position is where teams look for a lot of their points. And these players, the highest scoring among them, haven't disappointed. Second, Austin Reeves.
And night after night, we see this group punish opposing defenses. I mean, if you pick one way to deal with them, they'll beat you another way.
Yeah, you don't have to take a long look at their point totals to see that this is the premier group of scorers at the premier scoring position in the NBA. Shooting guards can flat out bring it. He has certainly shot the ball well here, trying to lift his team up.
Doncic right side. Lets it go from deep. And now Utah, fast break. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
40 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Reeves outside. From outside the arc, and it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Reeves.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And George gets it to go.
Aggressive slash from the young guard. George fears no one when attacking the basket.
Lakers leading by 23. And that one's good. Doncic has got 38 points.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
George against Doncic. And it comes off the front of the rim. It'll count. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Hello and welcome, and what a first half for Cool Hand Luka Doncic.
You can tell Luka has a great mind for the game. Sees all the holes in the defense. Knows just how to exploit them, too.
You know what? It's like he's gone shopping at the offensive end. He's browsing, picking out stuff, touching the fruit, see if he likes it, puts it back. Then he gets the shot he wants.
Okay, guys, now let's see what the fans are buzzing about over on social media. Got a question here from Jose and One Hero. Who's the #1 overall pick in the studio show draft?
It's Ernie Bartholomew Johnson. That's the franchise broadcaster right there.
Yeah, I agree. You just put some talent around Ernie and then come back later and you got a championship squad.
Well, look, guys, it takes a team effort, but thank you. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kevin Harlan and crew, with the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
The Lakers shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. Jake LaRavia out there with Maxi Kleber. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. That's J.J. Redick's 5 as we get into the second half. Pass to Doncic. On the wing, Reeves. Clock at 6. Kleber with it. Now guarded by Nurkic. Ayton. Markkanen pulls it in. Now here's George. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Here's Bailey. No good with the triple. Bailey's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. George against Doncic. From deep, Reeves drains it from beyond the arc. Reeves has got the first basket of the third quarter for the Lakers. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
Yeah, Markkanen doing a nice job crashing the glass there at 7 feet tall. This guy making good use of his size on that possession.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Pass to Markkanen. Over Kleber. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Another miss. Not how he wanted to start the second half.
And it's Doncic missing. Jazz have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Here's Bailey. Shoots over LaRavia. Bailey misses.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column. giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
To the paint and finished off by Nurkic.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Los Angeles calls timeout. It's time, everyone. Let's hear it for your Lakers girls.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Ayton. James comes in for Jake LaRavia. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Luka Doncic. Lakers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Smart up top, defended by George. Reeves outside. Kleba sets the screen for Reeves. Kleba with the bucket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's James. Rebounded by Bailey. Bailey's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. George with the ball. Out guarded by Smart. Oh, that's blocked. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Lakers have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Reeves outside. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got assist number 8 now on the night. Jazz shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Back to George. Pass to Luka. Now Nurkic covered by Hayes. Nurkic kicks to Markkanen. 5 to shoot. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
So much fun watching Markkanen catch fire like this. He's a capable, efficient scorer who does it at a high rate.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you. The Lakers are trying to maximize what LeBron James has left in the tank. Coach J.J. Redick said, when you get to coach one of the greatest players ever, you take a lot of joy and pride and excitement in that. And it's my job to help him in these last few innings of his career. Kevin, back to you.
A rare opportunity indeed. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Here's George. Following the basket by LeBron James. And Nurkic gets it to go.
And with his skill, Nurkic can score from anywhere on the court. But when you're 280, his skills probably better utilized inside.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Pass to Bailey. Markkanen against Kleba. Here's Bailey, and he banks in the layup. Bailey's got 6. And it's Smart with the ball for the Lakers. There's a screen. LeBron passes to Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of him.
Here's LeBron, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Weight room muscle on display there, James. Even when he gets hit, he can still score.
One shot.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Los Angeles.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
And you look at the top players in the NBA, one thing a lot of them share in common, Clark, the ability to change speeds.
Yeah, they call it being shifty, herky-jerky, playing at your own pace. I love guys that never seem to be rushed. Something we see from SGA, Jalen Brunson, even the Joker, Nikola Jokic, all seem to have their own pace and cadence of play because of their remarkable fundamentals.
Timeout called the Lakers.
You know what to do. Show us your move.
James checked in for Austin Reed. We've got a moment to see the league leaders in steals. In the third spot, Marcus Smart.
And he's been a rock for them defensively. Just so many steals for him this year, and so many of them have been in key moments for his team.
Kicks it out to James. Good on the triple. James has got 34 points.
And that's another three. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
Nurkic, a screen on Smart. Pass to Nurkic. Over Hayes. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And the Lakers call time here.
Please welcome to the floor, the Lakers high squad. Let them hear you.
Jake LaRavia is checked in for Los Angeles. LA's gotten the three ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Smart. And how about his top 10 ranking and free throw percentage? A knockdown shooter, ultra reliable from the line.
And it's his lightning quick hands that have put him in the top 3 in steals. Also his tremendous anticipation. He's constantly all over the basketball. Free throw good, James.
And what you love about Bronny James is his defense-first mindset. Whether he's at the point of attack or playing off the ball, he's a disruptor.
Both free throws good from James. And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
6 on the shot clock. George, that's a 2-pointer. And once again, off the mark by Utah. James dishes to Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And it's George missing.
Well, he's kind of deflating their chances, and I know he really wants to help the team, but this is not the way to go about it.
Here's LaRavia. No scoring in this one. Bank shot, no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Bailey passes to Filipowski. And here's George. He's defended by LaRavia. Nurkic setting the pick for George. And it's George again missing.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Pass to Luke. To the inside. Deflects the pass. Here we go. James heading to the hoop. And the dunk by James.
Oh, yes. This James can fly as well.
And so George will bring it up for the Jazz. And here's Nurkic. Back to George. They set the screen. Clock at 4 to stop the drought. And that one is hammered home.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Pass to Kleba. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Bailey's got his 6th rebound on the night. Inside, Filipowski. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Los Angeles has gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Pass to James. This one for 3. Utah with the rebound. Bailey's got 7 rebounds in the game. From 18 feet away, the rebound by the Lakers.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Back to James. Puts up a 3. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Bailey passes to George. Here's Luka. Covered by Hayes. Luka can't get it to go.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
James against George. Down low. James with some nice D.
He's having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
Now Bailey. 6 points for him. And here's George. Nurkic the pass to George. And he uses the glass on the layup. George has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Outside, Smart. From deep, James. It's hauled in by George. With the drive, and the layup's good off the glass. George has got 8 points. Here's Smart. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter. Barring a disaster, it would appear they've got this game in the bag. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so it's Utah here with the ball. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. They've got Filipowski. Lauri Markkanen is out there with Collier. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 2. Here's Collier. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
LeBron against Markkanen. And for the NBA, anytime there's a blip in the ratings, Clark, you've got those who will begin to criticize the state of the game. Do you find any credence there?
I think in many cases it's a bit of an overreach, an attempt to try to define something simply that's more complex, to have a simple answer for a complex situation. I do think the league is very much on the right track in continuing to listen the criticisms and then evaluate them on their merit.
Well, Clark, for a while, people kept asking, how long will LeBron play? It's almost like they've given up on that question now. He's played for so long and so well.
Yeah, he's been unbelievable in his longevity and excellence, but eventually Father Time wins out. He's a superhero right now, and I think always will be. I can't imagine that he'll overstay his ability to play at a high level. So we'll see what that brings.
Now here's James. A nice shot by Doncic.
He's been incredible tonight, seemingly scoring at will, really powering his team forward.
Pass to Filipowski. To the middle. Here's Sensabaugh. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Austin Reeves picks one up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And we keep seeing franchises' values going up, Greg, including the Boston Celtics last season selling for over $6 billion.
Man, those are some deep pockets. And don't forget the Lakers going for in excess of $10 billion. As those well-heeled individuals continue to pay these incredible prices, the pressure to unlock new league revenue streams, listen, it's only going to increase.
Now here's LeBron. Ayton a screen. Misses, and he wants that one back.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Here's Collier. Just 5 on the clock. Shot on the wing, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
James wide open, and the Lakers hit again from deep.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
Up top, Filipowski. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Collier, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Collier. Outside, Markkanen. Fires the three. Good on the three-point shot. Markkanen's got 25 points.
How about the shooting stroke from Markkanen, appearing very comfortable pulling the trigger from deep.
Goes up on the wing. Reeves can't hit. The Jazz have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
And Doncic, here we go.
Capable of slicing his way to the basket. All Doncic needs is a sliver.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Markkanen throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Now, here's Ayton. Out to Doncic. There's the triple. And again for 3.
He's scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. Here's Sensabaugh. He's defended by Reeves. And it's Collier missing.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time, son.
A floater. He takes it up and lays it in. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 11 assists. Here's Doncic. And another one.
My goodness. for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Here's Collier. Hey, Clark, we know resistance training is something pretty much every player does. Is that prevalent back in the 80s when you played?
That's 4 decades ago, Kevin, and it wasn't as prevalent as it is now. I mean, it's commonplace, and kids get exposed to the benefits of weight training and strength training for any sport, but particularly basketball, at a much earlier age now. So it's part of who they are once they get to the college level and then on to the NBA. But the core strengthening, the stability work of that area between your knees and your sternum, the middle of your chest, boy, that type of work has made a huge difference and would have made a great difference, I think, in my career had it been as prevalent as it is now.
Here's Doncic following the bucket by the Jazz. Here's James, and it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen. Markkanen's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Hendricks. Here's Sensabaugh. Outside, Markkanen. Now, Filipowski. He's covered by Hachimura. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Hendricks off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron has doubled. Now here's Doncic. Back to LeBron. Fires for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. James has got 45 points.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Here's Collier. That one falls.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
And here's James outside. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Sensabaugh. Pass to Collier. Jazz passing it around, launches it. A rebound by the Lakers. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in this game.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. George with the ball. Now Nurkic back to George. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
The shot by George, wide open. Off target from three-point range. And Los Angeles guys shooting with confidence. Wow, 66% from the floor. Pass to Markkanen. Back to George. Nice shot from the wing. And that's now 10 points from Keontae George.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
James, a screen on George. Hits it again. Wow.
And it's another 50-point night for him. He's had a bunch of them in his career.
And on the NBA all-time list of 50-point games, he's almost in the top 5. George, no good. And here is Los Angeles now. Here's Doncic, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Boy, Doncic is so good at going at the defense, and when he goes at him like that, it puts the defense in a tough spot. Very crafty.
Taking 2 shots.
he makes the first. So, GA, between the NBA Cup, the play-in, the new All-Star game format, the NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should the NBA.
All free throws good from Doncic.
One of the things that's really impressive about Luka Doncic is his continued growth. I mean, season to season, you see this guy working on himself, working on his mind, how he thinks the game and his body, and becoming a better athlete. That spells trouble for the league.
Now, here is George. Connects from three-point range.
And developing that three-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
And here's LeBron outside. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. LeBron's got 53. Markkanen, good.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. He's going to ride him as far as he can take it.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries.
And Doncic throws it down.
Doncic giving you the full package. Superstar for sure.
Outside, Markkanen. 1:27 left to play in the final quarter. The three from George. It's hauled in by Doncic. Doncic has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Los Angeles.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
Man, always nice to get win number one against the opponent. You'll be seeing a total of this matchup 4 times over the course of the year. So they set the tone tonight, though, for their season series against Utah.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Luka Doncic.
He was the X factor for sure. He shored up so many areas for him, walking away with the triple-double.
Utah with the ball after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. LeBron with the block.
We've said it since day one. LeBron is a force on both ends of the floor.
Reeves in the corner. And the three off target. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Well, LeBron, this is the last game for a little while, so as a team, how do you approach the break?
Well, we got a couple days off, but everyone needs to stay in tune. Even though we're not going to be on our feet or on the basketball court, everyone needs to continue to just, work your mind, work your body as well, and, get ready for practice.
Well, try to mix in a little rest before you get back to the grind and enjoy it. Thanks, LeBron.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Luka Doncic.